Hi, my name's Eon. I am an academic tutor at Magic. Magic stands for Miami Animation Gaming International Complex at Miami-Dade. If you are interested in learning more information about Magic, please check the description box below. I will be making a series of tutorial videos for Magic. Alright, let's get started. Okay, start by clicking on the latest version of Unity. If you want to make a new project, you click here. If you want to add a previous project, you click here. Today's tutorial is what is the game object in Unity and how to make a prefab. Game object is the building blocks of Unity. Let's see how Unity defines that. Game objects are the fundamental objects in Unity that represents the character, props, and scenery. They do not accomplish much by themselves, but they act as containers for components. So, in other words, pretty much containers. Let's try to make one right now. This is a game object. Yeah, there's nothing in it. This is the game object right here. You gotta add something to it to give it functionality. We add in a mesh. Let's make it a sphere. Let's add another component, a mesh renderer. It has no material, so let's add a material. Let's see how Unity defines a component. Components are the nuts and bolts of objects and behavior in the game. They function as pieces of game object. Basically, they give functions to game objects. Let's delete this one. Let's look at the one we have right here. Let's move this up. Let's hit play. As of now, it looks like nothing changed. Looking at this, you have the transform. Then let's move the object. You have the mesh. Allow you to give shape to the object. You got the render mesh. The mesh in the game scene camera. And you have the material, the color. As you know, what comes up must come down. I would like to add, so I'd like to add physics to this, so the cube can fall down. How we would do that? We just add a component. There's two ways to add a component. You can go up here to add a component, or you can come down here and add a component. Physics. Find rigid body. It adds it. Everything's set. You can play with it. You can play around with the options and hit play. As you can see, it falls. As, as each component has unique abilities. Let's look at the collider box. If you take away this component, the collider box allows to collide to work with another collider box. It collides with another collider box. Hit play. It falls to the world. That's why you have other components together to work together to make it work out in the game engine. Let's put this back. Let's go over prefabs. Pretty much the game object is like containers. You can make more than one of them. You could make more by Control D. And now there's two versions of the cube, but they're both separate. But there's another way to duplicate the cube. You're gonna have the instance of a cube, but it's made from the original one. It's called a prefab. Let's take the cube, put it in the project view port. Right here's the prefab, and see, and it changes to cube color. And it has all the components that we made with it. You don't need this anymore, and you can make it again by dragging it into hierarchy scene. You can bring in another one. You can drag it into the scene itself. Just bring in one more. Now, what if I want to change the color? That means I have to put a color on each one, but you don't have to do that. Since it's a fiber one, you can just change one and it'll change them all. There's two ways you can do that. You can open it on the original one, open the prefab, grab the material, change the color, go back, they're all blue. Or you can do it from here, change one to gray, and click on overwrite, and it will overwrite them all to this color. So something like this is important. If you're making a game level, you can make a whole bunch of ultra power ups, and you want to change them all. You can just select one and just change the attributes, and they'll all change. Another thing you can do, you can break the connection between all the other game objects. Let's select this cube, and you want that cube to be associated with the others. So go to unpackage, prefab, complete. If you enjoy content like this and would like more, don't forget to like and subscribe. That cube. Also, if you want more information about Magic or want to see more content from Magic social media, check the description box below. See you in the next tutorial.